The International Court of Justice is set to hand out its verdict within the next 24 hours on South Africa's claim that Israel is committing genocide in Gaza. Our Global Affairs editor John Lyons is in Jerusalem. John, good morning. So how much anticipation is there about tomorrow's verdict?
Well, Michael, there is a lot of anticipation here. Late tonight, Australian time, the International Court of Justice in The Hague will hand down that verdict, as you say. Now, both Israel and South Africa are signatories to the Genocide Convention. It was, of course, a convention formed after the horrors of the Holocaust. Israel was very keen to join the Genocide Convention. So from their point of view, it's an irony that it's being used against them now. The 17 judges of the ICJ will deliver that judgment, a majority judgment, late tonight Australian time. In Israel, they are extremely nervous, although they have said, although they're bound, it's binding on all signatories. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister, has said if they do find a case, a prima facie case of genocide against Israel, that Israel will not adhere to that on the basis that it would be completely unfair and, in fact, put the security of Israel at stake should one side of a conflict, Israel, have to lay down their arms and not the other side, Hamas.
Interesting, and of course the ABC will have full coverage of that verdict later today, tonight, Australian time. On another front, John, tell us about the new tactics being used by the families of the Israeli hostages in Gaza.
Well, Michael, after about 110 days of this war, those 100 or so hostages who are still in Gaza, their families are becoming quite desperate now. And in fact, I'm in Jerusalem, and what's been happening here in the last day is that many of the families and relatives of those hostages are in fact standing in front of traffic. They're trying to disrupt traffic as a protest. They've in fact stormed the Knesset, the parliament here, and the anger here and the desperation of these people. There are old people who are hostages, there are babies, children. In fact, 45 of them have serious medical conditions by now and are trying to get medications in there. And so Benjamin Netanyahu is coming under huge pressure now from not just the families of the hostages, but the public as well. He's saying, after 3.5 months, why haven't you been able to do a deal to get all of those hostages out?
John Lyons in Jerusalem, thank you.